Welcome to part two, guys. I'm back. Sorry about that. Basically, my internet cuts off for no apparent reason. Happens all the damn time. But yeah, we're back. I'm just gonna keep working on this. Hopefully, you guys will find your way back into the stream. I apologize for the issues with the stream. If you've been viewing my streams for a while, you know there's always been issues with my internet cutting off and just random stuff. Just no apparent reason for it, but yeah. Real Vladdy, what's up? Yeah, Marco, I hate when it happens too, and I apologize. Ignacio, you found your way back. Good to have you back. Yeah. The only good thing about when I get cut off like that is it sort of like when I start at part two, I have another full hour to stream if I wanted to. So it saves me getting cut off at 1 hour. Unless I was at 1 hour. Was I at 1 hour? How long was the other stream? Let me know. Someone let me know how long the other stream was. I didn't even check, I just assumed it cut me off prematurely. Could not have though, for once. Oh, I gotta fix that line before I try and do some... Oh. Okay, camera's not gonna fall. "45 minutes. Okay, so it did cut me off early. I blame YouTube. Somehow it's their fault. It's always their fault. Always blame YouTube. They're the worst. That's the life story. Life lesson, I guess. Whatever. Hopefully the black is dry. I'm trying not to mix with the black at the moment. So that's too much of an aggressive curve there. So I want to put the black running in here. And have it do this. I don't know. When you're using highlights, it's really important to look at like the angles you're creating with the highlights, I guess is the best way to describe that. Because you don't want to create things that are gonna look awkward or go against the lines of the actual letters in the piece. So that's, if you're wondering about highlights, that's sort of how I go about trying to do highlights a little bit, if that makes any sense. Greetings from Russia. Nice. Well, greetings from Canada. We're like opposite sides of the world. Banging noise could be the GoPro. It's like leaning against the canvas. It could also be something happening outside in my neighborhood. It's a bustling place today, apparently, outside, for no good reason. It's too damn hot for people to be outside. Thought it would be quiet. But ain't nobody giving me no quiet privacy. They're like hammering shit and doing some goddamn construction or something. I don't know. I'll try and move the camera back a little bit, that might help. Actually, I'll switch back to a head view for a little bit. Since I have time. Come on, camera. There we go. Excuse me while I move the camera around. Okay, so picking the camera up, I am realizing what happened. The camera is so goddamn hot right now that the stream probably got cut off last time because it's just too hot. Like the camera itself, I mean. So I think what I'm going to try and do is finish this letter R. I won't do any touch-ups on it or anything like that, but I'll try and finish it up. Hopefully the cam doesn't overheat. Yeah, so I'll try and make this quick. Because I think that's what's happening. So if the stream gets cut off again, sorry. But fear not, because I might stream a bit more of this canvas again at some point. But if I don't, you will see the full speed art video of the whole thing. So that'll be worthwhile at least. Trying to make myself not have to fill in large areas with any of the 127 Molotovs, but just how it's happening right now, unfortunately. I have a feeling I'm gonna run out of this one as well. Ooh, okay, I don't mind that. I'll leave that. Didn't know how I was gonna feel when that was gonna happen. Okay. Gotta finish these lines up a little bit. And not smudge. Can't smudge. Ooh. I always do it. yeah, so I'm hoping that at some point this week, I will get the results up for the battle. If it's not this week, it'll be early next week. Just trying to juggle commissions around with making the videos and doing the judging and all that. Ooh, that line is not dark enough either. Do you guys like this view better or the overall canvas view? Let me know. Because it doesn't matter to me one way or the other as long as you guys can see. Okay, I don't mind that highlight on the R. Okay, you guys say this view? Okay, okay. Yeah, I don't know. Colors are... I think I'm just putting too much of the tan in. Like, the tan's supposed to be a highlight. I think I need to just work it into the fill less. I should focus more on just getting these letters filled in and fool around with that later, sort of, but... We'll see, we'll see. So that's the main part of the R filled in. These black lines are not fully opaque either. I really did the lines quick for the initial fill-in, that's why. But like I said, I wasn't really too worried about that stage of it. The cleanliness comes later with your detail and all that kind of thing, not with your initial fill and all that. So, not really a concern. Knock wood, those flies finally decided to leave me alone. Gray is sad. Yeah, I don't know. I like gray. But I understand what you mean. It's a very dim color. Like, it's not one that accentuates very well. Is that the right word, accentuate? Or am I saying things that don't make sense? I don't know. I like gray. Okay, this is why I like gray. I like gray because you can highlight a gray fill with almost any other color, and it looks really magnificent. One of my favorite pieces or color schemes is like a gray like this with a pink highlight. It always looks amazing if the highlights are well done, obviously. But like gray it's pretty versatile, that's the word. It's a versatile color that you can use. But you're right, by itself, no character. No character. Doesn't make anything stand out in any good way. Gray and red, yep, love that. Gray with like a lightish blue, I've done some stuff with. Really like doing that. Occasionally if I'm using like, if I want to do a black fill-in, I'll do like a black fill-in with a blue outline and then some lighter blue highlight, something like that. Black fill-ins work nicely with a lot of colors as well. Oops. So I got most of the R done already here. And we haven't been cut off yet. As far as I know. Yeah. After the R though, I think I'm gonna call it quits for today, but yeah, it's just hot. It's hot out here. I hope you guys understand. Hopefully when you guys see this canvas next, most of the fill-in will be done. Yeah. Yeah, that's another reason I like doing the white highlights, and I mean, I do those so often, but it's just like a foolproof way to make sure whatever you're doing is 100% going to pop out. Like, white just works, you know? I'm trying a lot of random stuff with these highlights, but I can always clean them up, so I think it's worth trying. Like, if you don't find something good, you can get rid of it. If you do, it's usually something new, and it's something incredibly creative, which will be really good for the piece. We'll see, we'll see. Also, another reason these Molotovs are good rather than, say, acrylics, for me, is because I like the fact that I can do everything all at once with this. That's really nice. I mean, almost certainly not the most efficient way for me to do the piece, but it's the most freeing way for me to do the piece creatively. So, like, I don't have to restrict my creativity at any point because I'm using a certain acrylic or something like that. I really like that I can try and look at the highlights while I'm doing the fill-in, sort of. It'll definitely take me more time, but it's nice to always be able to think in terms of the design. You don't have to give yourself breaks from thinking that way, which will make you possibly miss something that you wouldn't have missed if you're just using like Molotovs the whole time. Something like that, you know? Hopefully I'm being clear. Oh shit. Alright, I'm not gonna bother filling that part in right now. So this is where we're at so far. It does need a lot of cleaning up, I know. Yeah. Let me know if you guys want to see some progress pics. I can upload those to Instagram while I do it. Of course, there'll be the speed art at the end if you're interested in that. Yeah. Ignacio, I did not put a dot. I probably should do that, you're right. I was also going to put a comma here for the yo part, because that's technically a short form. my Instagram. I'll throw it in the chat right now. I'll probably be uploading some more progress pics of this on my Instagram if you guys want to look at that. Feel free. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. We'll have the battle results soon for you guys. That'll be uploaded this week or next week. But yeah, until my next one, peace. Thanks for hanging out.